Far beyond the plains, nestled between two shadowed ridges, there was a village named Leithen. The people there lived simple lives, but they carried a secret passed through countless generations, a story that could not be written down, only told in whispers under the stars. They called it the memory of the wind. The tale began with a wanderer who arrived centuries ago. He was nameless, clothed in tattered robes, his eyes bright with storms. The villagers gave him shelter, and in return he told them things no stranger should know, memories of their childhoods, words their mothers had spoken, even the dreams they had kept hidden. At first they were frightened, but the wanderer explained, "I carry the wind's memory. All it hears, I remember." He stayed for only one season, yet during those months he taught the people how to listen. At dusk, when the mountain breezes drifted into the valley, the villagers learned to close their eyes and feel the air, letting whispers touch their minds like distant voices. They discovered that the wind carried fragments of stories, laughter, laments, promises, and farewells from lands far away. When the wanderer left, he gave them one final warning. The wind remembers, but it does not choose. Some memories are kind, others heavy. Share only what strengthens and guard what wounds. Then he vanished into the horizon, never to return. Generations passed, and the practice became ritual. Every seventh night, the villagers would gather on the ridge. Elders spoke aloud the memories they had caught, tales of sailors on stormy seas, children chasing fireflies in distant orchards, or kings whispering secrets before battles. But never once did they write these things, for they believed to trap the winds. Memory on paper would silence it forever. One evening, a boy named Errol heard something that unsettled him. While lying awake, he felt the wind murmur over darkness, an army moving, a fire spreading across towns beyond the mountains. He told no one, fearing they would dismiss it. But the whispers grew louder, each night carrying cries and smoke. Finally, on the gathering night, he stood before the circle and told the truth. The villagers listened in silence. Some dismissed it as a dream, but others felt the chill in the air, as if the wind itself shivered. The elder rose and placed a hand on Earl's shoulder. "Then we prepare," she said. "The wind has spoken through you." When the fire finally came, driven not by armies, but by a storm that tore through forests, the people were ready. They had moved their herds, stored their grain, and built shelters in the caves. The storm raged, but the village endured, and from that day, the boy was known as the heir of the wind. Now, when the villagers gather, they always leave a place at the circle's edge for whoever might next hear truth in the wind, whether it be joy, sorrow, or warning. And so the memory of the wanderer and of the wind itself lives on, carried in whispers through the valley.